excited to talk about an iconic LP with you guys today. I think whenever you say LP, you kind of already know what I'm talking about because it's in the title there. The Marshall Mathers LP. Now, somewhere out there is probably some people that don't like Eminem. I understand. You know, everybody has their preference. But if you're going to talk about hip-hop, you're going to have to mention him. And if you're going to talk about Eminem, you're going to have to pretty much refer to that Marshall Mathers LP. You can go beyond that, but that's the cat's pajamas when you're talking about Eminem. Okay? Eminem show was good, but Marshall Mathers LP was the pinnacle. And it wasn't just that they pushed it harder, I don't think. I think it was, a lot to do with being the timing and early on, and the production was good and everything else. Content was still fresh. It wasn't beat to death. I mean, a lot of rappers are repetitive. And they say the same things track after track, song after song, album after album. Eminem does it, Jay-Z does it, everybody does it a little bit. But I don't think Eminem has probably had as much versatility as other rappers, because he talks pretty much about his mom, and he talks a little bit about his daughter sometimes, I guess, but mostly it's just about his mom and everyday struggles, I guess, and the other stuff as far as just quick wit and all. But Slim Shady LP was it was good and all, but Marshall Mathers LP was definitely the pinnacle. Now, what's good about it? Well, all kinds of stuff. Drugs, or whatever that song's called, that's a good track. It gives you some mental images, right away. I Am What I Say I Am. That track is mean. Okay? And, I think in a way it probably was one of the ones that says who Eminem is. He was instantly big, instantly had people all over him, but at the same time probably didn't care and didn't want them all over him, He probably just wanted to be good and make money. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he had other motivation, but doesn't seem like he's really celebrity type. Doesn't want to get it, spotlight too much from what I could tell. So I think, if you think about that album back in the day, when it was at that time frame, I bet that man couldn't go to the bathroom without somebody hanging out there, Like, that just would be, that's a life none of us understand. Everybody likes to talk down. Everybody acts like, they know what they would do if they lived like Eminem or Kanye, but y'all don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know till you live like that. You can't even walk out of the house or go to the bathroom. But he did a lot on that album. And I think overall, I don't know. I think as far as tracks, I probably could compare it pretty closely with Eminem's show. But being that it came first, there's a little bit more value and utility to it. That might be a big word for some of y'all. Go Google it if you want. But what can I say, man? You gotta enjoy them old albums. You gotta enjoy it. And if you guys are rocking Kamikaze and all this stuff, go back and listen to Marshall Mathers LP. Now, I know some of you youngsters won't get it all because times change, everything's a little different. But this fast rapping thing going on is cool, but it just isn't the same vibe. Marshall Mathers LP had a little bit of vibe. Had some swag, some fun stuff going on. you know. And then Eminem show is, you know, a little different with a little more fight to it. But I think that overall, you know, you can't really compare any of the other ones to that one, except for, like I said, Eminem show is as close as you're going to get to Marshall Mathers LP. Marshall Mathers LP 2 is trash. Sorry. I'm sorry. I like what he was going for. Maybe I'll make myself a separate video. Maybe I'll go back and listen to it again. I think I've listened to it at least twice. But I gotta keep it real, man. That was a dumb album, I think. But what do I know? I shouldn't be so hard, you know, because, I mean, probably there's some feelings or some things that he needed to express in there. But as far as, like, pushing the envelope and everything else, and even calling it the Marshall Mathers LP 2, I think was kind of rude to fans. You know what I mean? I guess you could look at Jay-Z and say the Blueprint 1, 2, and 3 were pretty good. And you could look at Lil Wayne and say the Carter 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I don't know. But most of the time, these things don't typically, what's the old saying? Like, the sequel's never as good. That's what I'm saying. You know? I mean, what's next? Marshall Mathers LP 3, you're going to squeeze out a trilogy? Because it's just not necessary, and you're going to dilute the Marshall Mathers LP name and brand. So, I wish you hadn't done that at number 2, or at least I wish you'd have done it a little different, but what do I know, man? It ain't easy to do this at all, is it? So, I shouldn't really hate. But I know everybody else does, so hey, I'm going to give you my thoughts. That's what it is for today.